Okay, so this is the software and it comes with a bonus that I described in the email. There's two videos, one for each, and together they come in at about 20 minutes. So I'm going to try and condense that and show you all the features and what it can do in a much shorter time. To start with, I've put in this keyword, monitors, and I added keyword and expanded it. And it took about 3 seconds to pull up this list of 194 keywords. Now this ties into a AdWords account, so just a Google account. Don't use your main one. And I also use Death by Capture in case Google asks for any captures. And I can also show only closely related terms, which is what I've done. Otherwise I would have had thousands of results. And then I use exact match, so these are the exact traffic levels. And also for competition analysis you can set it to fast. It's multi-threading, so it's very quick. You can also set your country. And it also has proxy support, and it checks all the proxies for you, and you can also remove proxies easily and quickly. So let's look at this data some more. This data can have filters applied, so I'm going to say for a minimum value I want 5,000. Okay, so that lowers the list a lot more. I'm only interested in global search volumes, and there's also CPC. I don't need to filter this down anymore because there aren't that many keywords, but if you add a list, say you've got 50 keywords in plain text, which is what I do quite often for clients, then you can import 50 keywords and all of those will be expanded and you will literally have thousands of different keywords to search through. So I'm going to select this button here to select everything. I'm going to check domains, and I very much doubt any of these are available. In fact, it's virtually impossible. Okay, well this is actually true. I've just verified this, and actually Samsung Monitors is available in .net and .org, which is extremely surprising. Even when there is trademark issues, someone will pick those up and try their luck and try and make some money for a couple of months before they have to surrender the domain to the copyright owner. And the same with Acer Monitors. I imagine that must be true as well, because that's actually true. Okay, so that's interesting. Wasn't expecting that. And there's also other things you can do with these keywords. For example, analyze competition. And it's come back and it said that most of these keywords are going to be unobtainable for most people. This one's slightly more viable, and when it comes to difficulty rating, these are going to show much higher in Ultimate Niche Finder because it's only checking the difficulty for the top 3 results. Why does it do that? Because that's where all the traffic is in the top 3 results, and really all the traffic's in the first 2. But all these other tools that check the top 10 for difficulty and give you a score, that's not accurate, because ranking 9 or 10 really doesn't get you much traffic, and that doesn't matter what keyword you're going for. The percentage of traffic you're going to get is very low, perhaps 1 or 2%. So it's all about being in the top 3. So it's good that these guys take that into consideration when calculating the difficulty. So you can see all these different things here, and this is really great for finding niches. And the most competitive thing about this software, one is the speed, because I have Market Samurai and I've been using that for years, but the speed is really poor on it. If you own the software, you know what I mean. That it really is poor if you're trying to check multiple keywords, and it's a pain in the arse. But this is really quick. And the second is price, and right now this is a 50% discount, so it's $50, and it's a lifetime license, and they've already done a ton of updates since they released it. And also the bonus as well, and I'll show you that in a second. Okay, so this is the bonus that comes with Ultimate Niche Finder. So it's a lot like Ultimate Niche Finder, except it's an online version, and they already have a pre-made database that's searchable. So if you like to think of it this way, Ultimate Niche Finder is for you to find more options for the keywords you're already targeting, or to see the viability of those key terms. But this is more if you're just looking for ideas. Perhaps you've got a system for building sites, or you think you should just add more to your portfolio, then you can cherry pick. So up here you can add parameters. You can add up to 5, and I've already added 4, and I've already done a search. Now one thing to bear in mind, that this is database driven, and they refresh their database every 30 days. Now obviously in the last 30 days there's been events that mean that key terms like this, Whitney Houston key terms, will be massively inflated, and I've just done a check on this, and actually this is wrong. The exact max search at the moment is 33,000. So This is obviously from before Whitney Houston's death, but most of this other stuff, it won't change that much in 30 days, but be aware that this data is fresh within 30 days, so it is reliable. Here we have the cost per click, and this means what advertisers are willing to pay to get AdWords clicks from the first page of Google. And if we have a look at homeowner insurance, we have a CPC of $27, which is excellent if you have an AdSense site. OCI is commercial intent, and that's calculated from several different sites, and then you have the SEO competition. And you also have a monthly value, and that is based on the AdSense CPC. So obviously for Amazon keywords, things like material goods, 24-inch rims, instead of doing AdSense, you can have an Amazon site instead, and I find that affiliate sites for physical goods do much better than the same site would if it was monetized with AdSense. So actually these values are usually low, particularly if it's for actual physical goods. As you can see, the database is huge, even with these search parameters, which aren't competitive, but they're not tiny either. And to have 11,000 results to choose from, it means you're not going to run out of ideas anytime soon. This also allows you to drill into the data a bit more. For example, here, if you click this button, it will show you the top 10, and it will give you a difficulty score for each site. It will also tell you how many backlinks are going to the exact page and what sort of on-page optimization they have. And not only that, but you can also drill down deeper into their linking structure by clicking on one of these buttons here, and this is going to load Open Site Explorer. Okay, so you can see where they're getting the links from and the relative authority of those pages, and you can see here that actually most of their links come from a very small amount of domains, and what that means is that it's going to be easy. Yeah, so most of those are internal links. Okay, so that's the general idea, and I'm just going to do a quick search for something much more competitive. Let's say 4,000, at least $1, monthly search volume of 5,000 or more, and I'm going to search for that. Okay, and this is much more competitive, much more commercially viable keywords, and you can see there's 2,700 results. Okay, and this is my special bonus for buying through my link. There are more than 30 PR6 PR plunder targets, and these haven't been used before. These are not part of the existing list, and there's no staff pages in there, so that each and every one of these is a genuine target you can use. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to send anyone who purchases Ultimate Niche Finder the list of PR4s, which is 3,200. So more than 3,000 new targets for you, all PR4 plus 30 PR6 and dozens of PR5. So that's my bonus. Alright, thanks very much. Bye.